there was no joy. Like the neighborhood was like so desolate and just like really dark. Hi, I'm Holly Ann Devlin. I'm a theater producer in New York City, and I've lived in Hell's Kitchen for 20 years. So the way that I developed this idea was I've been in Hell's Kitchen, which is the center of Manhattan for those that aren't familiar with the city. It includes the Times Square area and the theater district. So early on in the pandemic, I was a huge advocate for the neighborhood because our neighborhood has been disproportionately affected by COVID because we rely, I would say, 80 to 90% of our business relies on tourism. So we've got tourists, we've got business people, and they're not coming back. So our area is very, very desolate. So back in June, I had this idea that I was going to start this thing called the Hell's Kitchen Happiness Crew. And we were going to go out and just do these pop-ups with like a singer on the street, and she would be singing on the corner and people would walk by like, who is this person? Because there was no joy. We were where the hospitals were in the National Guard. All of that happened in my neighborhood. So for an entire month, like we heard people on loudspeakers going up and down our streets. It felt like you were in a war. It really did. So I just started this to bring joy to people. And so West Village Love started very small. The first one that we did, it was like the beginning of August, and we started with like 13 or 14 artists, and then we've gotten, last weekend was 52 people, and then they want to do another. And I also feel like the creativity of the artists, you know, like the contortionists that have masks that match their carnival outfits, and like the people that are doing aerial work that they have these glitter masks that match their leotards. Like we've really embraced it. And we have another show where you drink 5 cocktails in an hour. So what we're going to do is Speakeasy. We're partnering with different companies, New York, Miami, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. You're going to be able to log in, see our musical productions, and we will mail you cocktails. So you get to have the cocktails with the show. So you get to drink the cocktails at home. So it's like this big party. As an entrepreneur, what I have always done is I've always connected the arts with other small businesses. That's been like a big driving force of mine. I'm not just going to sit here and wait, like people that are like, when is Broadway going to reopen? Like you can't plan on that. And I think the biggest thing that the pandemic has taught me as an artist is that we really empower ourselves. We create our own opportunities, and I can't just sit here and wait for somebody else to do that. We just have to dive in and try our best. And will I be in hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt next year? Maybe, but at least I will have tried.